Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Cole, and in today's video we are going to be featuring some of LEGO car models. Now, I had a much more interesting video planned for this weekend, but it got delayed. So for this video, I thought we would do something, well, not different. We did one of these a very long time ago, and a lot of you guys have been asking to do that I do another one, and so I figured we would do that while we wait basically for the next video. But yeah, basically, we're just going to feature what I think are some incredibly cool LEGO car models, and I'll put something out on YouTube and Instagram and all that when we're doing another one, so you guys can send in your own models to get them featured at some point. So to start, we have the Ferrari 330 P3 by NV CarMox, and as you can see, this is a really cool car in real life and an incredibly cool model. There's just some really crazy shaping, as you can see, especially like whatever's going on behind the headlights here. You have some custom stickers from Brick Sticker Shop, which look particularly good. We got some really crazy stickering actually going along on the side intake there. It looks very nice. You got a custom sticker for the canopy, and then the rear also looks very nice. The quad exhaust, some nice details around there. Really complete looking model. And next up we have this McLaren 720S by Danny Builds Lego, and this is actually a render of this model in the coral color. I think that is the proper name for the color, and so it looks really insane. You can't build it in this color in real life because obviously there are not that many parts out there in coral, but it looks amazing. It's a very nice render. It's a really nice model. Next up we have this Ferrari LaFerrari by Kobe Building, and this is a update of an older model, and it's a really crazy looking model. Kobe Building is definitely fairly well known for his 7-wide building, which is really insane. He's one of the best 7-wide builders, and yeah, as you can see, it's a really crazy model. Tons of intricate techniques. Looks very good. It's very accurate. A really cool technique for the headlights with the pistols in that kind of light, very light green color. I think that looks very nice, and then really like the angle that he's got these wedge plates at for the basically C-pillars, I suppose. That looks amazing as well. Next up we have this Porsche 993 Turbo by Lego Franco, and this is a really insane looking model. Obviously it's the large scale, kind of scaled to like the big creator set. The 993 Generation 911 is one of my favorites, and this is just a really good looking model, very recognizable as the 993, which I think is kind of a cool thing to be able to accomplish, because obviously in Lego a lot of the 911s would look very similar. And so yeah, he's done a very good job of distinguishing the 993's features. I think this is also not buildable in this color, which looks really amazing. So yeah, another render. Next up, we have the Ferrari F40 by Barnius. Now, Barnius has built the F40 in red, like the very iconic red color before, but this one is in yellow because there are very few. Some are repainted, some are factory yellow F40s out there in real life. This also has some custom stickers from Brick Sticker Shop, and yeah, it just looks really amazing. Obviously, I like yellow Ferraris a lot. You know, red Ferraris are cool, but yellow Ferraris are very cool, and this is really cool, especially to see the custom sticker for the windscreen in yellow. It looks very nice. Next up, we have this Lancia Delta hill climb car by DF3 Lego Mox. And these are, I think, kind of iconic almost. This hill climb setup, body kit, whatever you call it, where you see this massive bumpers and side skirts and wings and stuff on the Integrales, or Delta Integrales, I suppose they are called. And this is a really nice looking model of one. Some really simple but very super effective designs on the front. Same with the sides. Looks super aggressive. Massive wing, really cool big diffuser in the back. We have the engine detail as well, which looks very nice. Next up, we have the Mercedes G63 by Mach Atelier, and this is the G-Wagon basically. This is in China Blue, which is a color you can get on the real G-Wagon, or something very close to China Blue, which in Lego is Dark Azure, or at least that's what that color is known. This color is known as. And yeah, it's just a really cool model. It's a 7-wide G-Wagon. It's always quite amazing to see models built in 7-wide, because obviously it's quite a challenge to get all the offset proportions right and just kind of position everything right. And yeah, he's done an excellent job. There's some really cool details on this. And yeah, it just looks really good, especially like these taillights. I don't know how he's done that, but it looks amazing. Next up, we have the BMW E46 M3 by Custom Creations Lego, and in fact, you guys should probably just go check out the YouTube video on this if you have not yet. But yeah, this is just a really cool looking model of the E46 M3. I believe this is Dark Azure, I think, which looks amazing. Some really nice details around the front just to get the grills and the headlights and all that kind of stuff. And then the rear of it looks super clean as well. I really like this technique for the kind of little lip spoiler, or just rear trunk lid, I guess, with the curved slopes, or just standard slopes at an angle. Taillights look great, just a really clean looking model, and yeah, very nice job. Next up, we have this Lancia Stratos Le Mans hypercar, which is technically a fictional made-up design, which was designed by HMS Bricks. And it is just a really cool looking design, because you can see a lot of Lancia Stratos in it, as he has intended. Obviously, the headlights I don't think exist in transparent like that, or those parts don't exist in a transparent color. Either way, it looks amazing. I really like the super aggressive angles all over it, around the front, around the sides. You have those super aggressive just side. I really like the way the cabin is sloped back, kind of almost, it just goes so nicely with the sides going up. Next up, we have another fictional hypercar, the LMX1 by LH Mox. And this is a really cool looking, basically, Le Mans hypercar. And yeah, just some really cool styling all around. I'm not really an expert on building these, so I can't really say much about the like realisticness wise. Well, obviously it's fictional, so there's not really much to say about it realisticness wise. It looks really good as an LMH car. And I should point out that there are a lot of fictional hypercars in today's video because my friend SFH Bricks is having a basically fictional Le Mans hypercar contest, which you can join on Instagram or in the Discord server, which I'll link to both down below. Next up, we have this 2023 Honda Civic Type R by Lego Car Designs. This is a really nice, realistic, and clean looking model. I especially like the front grille design. It looks very nice, and as well as the taillight bar kind of thing going on there. That looks really cool. And I really like the exhaust as well. The sides are also done very well. There's some nice shaping there. And yeah, just a really clean looking model all around. Next up, we have the Ferrari Roma by the G-Bricks. If you follow Lego car builders on Instagram, you'll know the G-Bricks is one of the very best, and it basically does not get much better than this when it comes to building Lego car models, because this one just looks absolutely insane, because it's such a clean model. They're like, literally, there are no visible studs on this thing anywhere, and yet at the same time, it's incredibly realistic. There are basically like no gaps anywhere on this model. This is basically the very highest level of Lego car model building. Obviously, the headlights are using a really insane technique with, I think, axe blades to get that really thin line, and you have that bulge on the hood, which also looks amazing. You have this, I don't know, incredibly clean looking rear hatch kind of design there. The taillights also look amazing. Just like, yeah, just insane techniques all around. The painted wheels also look amazing. I don't know how many times I used the word amazing here, but yeah, just a really incredible model. Next up, we have the Lexus RCF by Lego My Car, and this is a really clean, very well thought out design by the looks of it. It looks quite a bit like it's an official Lego set. There's some really clean, solid techniques used all around it, especially like the Lexus grille. That looks very good. And then you have some yellow headlights, which are a cool detail. And obviously you have the wing, which I assume makes this a track edition. And then around the rear, you also have the recognizable Lexus taillights, and it's a really nice looking model. And obviously, it's a very nice integration of the stacked Lexus RCF exhaust pipes. Next up, we have the Toyota Alphard. I hope that's how you say it. I think that's how you say it. I would assume that's how you say it, and thus I'm going to say the Toyota Alphard by Lego Autos. And this is basically if I remember correctly, this is a luxury minivan that's only sold in like Japan and maybe like China or maybe just Asia in general by Toyota. Either way, you don't get it in basically any other country, and it's an incredibly cool van because it's a minivan, but it's incredibly luxurious as far as I know, and so I would really like one. And yeah, this is a really nice model of it by Lego Autos. I'll link to his Instagram and also his YouTube channel at the link in the description below. And as you can see, we appear to have working sliding doors. We have the very nice, intimidating looking front end with massive grille that you get on the Alphard, and also a opening rear hatch and engine cover, which is really cool as well. Next up, we have another incredibly insane model, which is the Lamborghini Aventador Liberty Walk by Koen Bricks. And this is based on the Stradman's Liberty Walk Lamborghini Aventador. When I first saw this, I was like, there's no way that many parts exist in this pink color, but it turns out they do. And just an absolutely incredible job of sourcing the parts in the first place to get that many pink parts together. And then obviously the model looks incredible. Full Liberty Walk limited edition kit, white interior, black like carbon fins and all that kind of stuff going on. And yeah, it just looks absolutely amazing. And then we have the Veyron, which is built by Olsen Klosar. Hopefully I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is an incredibly cool looking model because it's in 7 wide, and second, it's using so many unusual techniques and just kind of different techniques that you would not expect to see anywhere. For example, he's using these tooth plates sideways to get the Bugatti grille shape, which is really unconventional but looks amazing. You have basically just transparent tiles instead of a windscreen, which also looks really good. You have some really just clean designs going around the back and the sides. Yeah, just a really nice kind of complete and very intricate looking model. Next up, we have the Porsche 963 by Brick Built Racers. This is the new Porsche Le Mans hypercar, which looks very cool. And as you can see here, Brick Built Racers has done an excellent job of recreating a lot of those super complicated lines on the car. And yeah, just a really nice looking design. And obviously he has done the full custom sticker set for it, which looks amazing. And yeah, just a really nice, very kind of scale model looking model. And then finally, last but definitely not least, also I should mention that these are not in any order, these are just in random order. We have the Koenigsegg CCX by 3D Supercar Bricks. This is another very large scale model. But as you can see, it's just a really super nice looking model of the Koenigsegg CCX. We have the functioning Koenigsegg synchro dihedral whatever doors. You have just some really nice shaping around the front, nice shaping around the back, nice shaping everywhere basically. And yeah, just a really awesome looking model. And so guys, that is it for today's mock feature video. Like I said, I will post something on everywhere I'm on the internet saying that the next video is going to come out soon and that you can submit your mocks at some point. And so that is it for today's video. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.